how has this experience changed me? I think I'm a bit more confident in the fact that I could live anywhere. Well, when I first landed, I went straight to Hostel International, and that was quite cool because there's loads of people quite like myself. They'd landed there as well, and it was nice just meeting new people. They had loads of amenities, so it was just a good kind of starting point to kind of get my feet on the ground. Though BUNAC obviously provide the service and have their job directory, and you can sort of ask them for help in terms of finding a job whilst out here, I think I kind of went for the independent kind of route. I'd found this one company that I'd sort of thought, well, surely they'll take me on because I've got similar experience to benefit them. And then they kind of just did. So I'm working for ASCAP out here in New York, and what they are is they're effectively American Society of Composers, Authors and Publishers, and what they do is they enable musicians, songwriters, composers to make music and get paid at the same time. It's to do with copyright music, performing rights, and then also the Bill of Rights.
Here was really special for someone at her.
My boss at ASCAP is a really cool guy. His name's Eric, and he's like the editor-in-chief for Playback magazine, which is a members magazine, and he's cool. I guess he's believed in me enough to make me a writer for the magazine, and he's just a wicked sound guy. He's a musician. That's cool.
I would say the value of an internship through the BUNAC program is allowing these participants to really step into the real world. You know, depending on where they come from and what their past experience has been, I think being dropped into you know, a place like ASCAP in the middle of New York City, in the middle of some of our busiest you know, times of the year, is really sort of trial by fire, but it kind of gives a sense as to what the real working world is like.
Good morning, ASCAP, Magda speaking. How can I help?
I'm a sports fan, so what I do on my lunch break is I come to Central Park and watch softball. It's my new favourite sport. I'm really a football fan, but I've fallen in love with softball. I live in Brooklyn. It's quite cool, BK baby. It's not the biggest of apartments, but it's what our budget could, you know, come up with, or we worked out, and it's cool. And we have an amazing view of Manhattan from the roof. So generally on my nights out, I go out in the Lower East Side, and then maybe go hang out with a friend or two in Union Square. Union Square is quite cool, crazy people.
Given the chance, I would definitely do this again, I think. It's been a really brilliant experience, and I'd definitely go with BUNAC again because they've just been so helpful. I've had an absolutely awesome summer. BUNAC made getting my visa very, very easy. Basically, they told me everything I needed to do. They sent me the forms, they told me how to fill in the forms, which can be quite tricky, but they give you all the information you need to put the right details. Okay, so I came over to America without a job initially. So I just phoned up BUNAC, asked them about any jobs they might have. They said, yeah, phone up Trimpers Rides in Ocean City. So I did. They offered me a job straight away, so I came down here. I'm just having a great time down here now. Trimpers is a family business. They run an amusement park here in Ocean City. Basically, there's all sorts of rides here for people of all ages. We've got big roller coasters, right down to small kiddie rides, and you know, all their favourites like bumper cars as well. They also run games, things like whack-a-mole, which are great fun. That's where I work. They also run a photo emporium where you can come along, you can dress up in old-fashioned clothes and have your photo taken. It's really easy to make friends out here and meet people. I don't know how many staff there are. There must be about 200 staff in Trimpers. Most of them are foreign students like myself. We're all living together in apartments. We have parties a lot, so it's just great. We just meet new people every day. When I'm not working, I love to come down to the beach. We've got such a great beach down here. Last week I did a skydive, which was great fun. I also went paintballing a couple of weeks ago, which was really good fun as well. We go to water parks, and just generally chill out. This experience has helped change me as a person, and I'm sure it could help change other people as well. It's just basically opened my eyes about the world. I've learned so much more about other people, other cultures and other ways of life. Also, it's always great to see new places and do new things like skydiving, things like that you've never done before. I know when I get back home I'm just going to look back on it and go, wow, that was the best summer of my life.